Hey there, divas. In this video, we're talking about what to text a man to make him ask you out. If you're in a situation where you like a man and you and him have been doing the daily texting and bantering, but he hasn't really asked you out yet, and you are feeling restless about this, and you're almost tempted to send him that text yourself, but then you're holding yourself back because you know that divas don't chase and pursue men. If this is your dilemma, you want to make sure you watch this video right to the end, because I'm going to be telling you exactly what to text a man to make him ask you out. Ladies, this is dating and relationship coach Sami Wunder, and I'm so excited that you found me. I help high achieving, successful women find and create amazing love in their lives. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon so that every time we produce new content helping successful women find romantic love and keep amazing romantic relationships, you hear from us. And if you are already a subscriber, welcome back, your family. All right, ladies, so what to text a man to make him ask you out. I think before we talk about what to text a man, you have to ask yourself if you are making this number one mistake that I see so many amazing women make when they are getting to know a man they like. So usually what happens is that in the early phase of online dating, or even if you've met somebody organically, it's very natural that both the man and the woman do some texting and bantering back and forth. Now, the trouble with this is, and this is why I call it the texting trap, is that we forget that the goal of online dating and the goal of texting and using our devices is to get to real dates, to face-to-face dates. Now, a lot of women, instead of remembering that the goal of texting is to get to the next level, which is to see the man in person, often spend an undue and unproportionate amount of time doing good morning, good night, hello beautiful, how was your day, text exchanges with men. And I call this the texting trap because what happens is that we women think that being available this way via texting is going to keep the man engaged and make him think that we're interested in his pursuit. And if we just stay available long enough, he is ultimately going to ask you out. But this is where our belief system is what needs to be changed. When you stay available with men day in, day out texting, it doesn't enhance their desire or their eagerness to ask you out. In fact, quite the contrary, they start to see you as less expensive, very easily available. And that is never a good thing in the diva world. Okay, so what we're looking for here is basically changing our belief system. If your belief system was that it's so nice to hear from a man every day and keep texting with him day and night because that means that the relationship is progressing, I want you to change that belief system into, you know what, relationships do not progress with texting. They progress when we meet a man face to face. Okay, and now when you don't engage in the texting trap, when you stop responding to the good morning, good night texts, you are going to deliver them this text that is going to make him ask you out. So are you ready to send this text, ladies? All right, let's go. Here's the text. Hey, this feels really fun connecting with you. I'm not that big on texting. I prefer face-to-face. What do you think? That's it, ladies. That's the text you send to make him ask you out. And he is, if he's interested in you, if he's emotionally available, if he's not married to some other woman and just pretending to be interested in you, he's gonna ask you out. Because for an empowered masculine man, this is the kind of hint he is looking for to come for you and to make that move. Now, two things are going to happen when you are going to send that text. The first thing is that the wrong men will fall away. All the scammers, all the douchebags, all the men with girlfriends, they're all going to disappear because that's all they want to do. They just want to text day and night. They don't really want to move things forward and meet the woman in person. And the second thing that's going to happen that's really good for you is that the right men are going to step up. Woohoo! So, as I said, empowered, masculine energy men, they're all about action. They don't want to chat with a woman day and night. Now, finally, the power and the beauty of this text, ladies, is that it has not made you turn into a masculine energy woman who is pursuing men and chasing men and asking them out on dates. Okay, so if you notice the beauty of how this message has been framed, it's actually more like a boundary setting message, which is, you know, I'm not a big fan of texting. I'd rather see you face to face. What do you think? So the ball is in his court. You're not making things happen. You're still being in your diva queen energy. And if he's man enough, if he's interested enough, you can bet that with this one text, he is going to ask you out. And this is all done in the beauty of still remaining in your feminine, not pursuing, not chasing, not asking him out, but dropping that hint, or what would in real life look like dropping that handkerchief to say that, hey, you know what? If you'd ask me out for a date, I'd say yes. Yeah. So this is the energy of this message, and this is why this message is so powerful. And every time my clients send this message, if the guys are right, they step up and they make things happen. I'm so excited for you ladies to try this out and to let me know in the comments below how it works for you. Now, before you leave this video, there's a quick gift I have for you. I have this really powerful webinar for single women called Single to Soulmate. The 3 shifts that are going to get you from single to soulmate using my Wunder soulmate attraction method that has led to over 230 engagements and happy marriages so far at the time of recording this video. Now, inside this webinar, which is completely free of cost, and you can just click on this link below and on the thumbnail that arrives on the video to register for this webinar. It's going to ask you for your name and your email, and then it's going to give you a copy of the webinar. Now, inside the webinar, I'm going to be giving you 3 shifts that are the most powerful shifts that I help my single clients make to quickly go from chronically single, confused by men, struggling, to being engaged, meeting their soulmate within as fast as 6 months of time. Okay, now I totally understand that there's a lot of relationship advice out there, and if it works for you, that's great. I can only speak for my methodology, and I know that it has worked beautifully to give some pretty phenomenal results to my clients. Now, what I also want you to do is to become aware of my Attract Your Soulmate program for those of you who would love to go deeper into my soulmate attraction process. This was recorded way back in 2016, and I have to confess I am so amazed by how powerful this program is even today. So it takes you through the basic tenets of my work when it comes to having an empowered mindset in dating. Then it comes to understanding the commitment mindset of men, which is very different from the commitment mindset of women. And this is why there is so much friction in dating, and women are constantly looking for men to commit and men are not ready to commit. So the program shows you why that's happening and how to overcome that dilemma. And then it goes deeper into understanding and embracing our feminine energy, which is so powerful in dating and such a magnet for men. And then it gives you the entire information structure on how to master online dating without wasting time on douchebags, scammers, and to actually meet really good men online through your profile, through the pictures that you project. And of course, I give you my step-by-step method of how to filter men online and only spend your time with real men who want to ask you on real dates. The link to the program is also below, and you are more than welcome to check out, and there are easy installments available for everybody who wants to go deeper. I highly recommend this program. I've had clients who have done just Attract Your Soulmate and attracted their husbands. Isn't that amazing? For that level of investment to get those kind of results. So if my videos have been helping you, make sure, number 1, that you sign up for the webinar, Single to Soulmate, completely free. And number 2, go check out Attract Your Soulmate on my website, SamiWunder.com. Ladies, dating should feel fun. Attracting your soulmate should feel fun and amazing, because truly, when that love enters your life, you will forget all the misery, all the dating struggles, and you will just be so grateful that you did not give up. I'm here for you, rooting for your success in love. If this video was helpful, leave a comment, like the video, and I'll see you next time.